Welcome to Enjoy Learning English. We're here to make learning joyful and effective. Subscribe to our channel for fun lessons that light up your language English today.
If I had a car, I would drive to school. This is a type 2 conditional sentence. We use it for unreal situations. I wish I could drive to school.
This is conditional type 2. It uses if plus the past simple tense. Then would plus the base verb. For example, if I were rich, I would travel the world. Your turn. Try making a sentence. Conditional type 2. If plus past simple, would plus base verb.
Where were no homework, students be happy.
This is a hypothetical situation. We use the past tense were for the present.
No more homework. If I traveled through time, I would visit the dinosaurs. Let's activate the time machine. Whoa, it worked. I'm here. Look at the dinosaurs.
This is the conditional type 2. We use it for imaginary situations. For example, if it were sunny, we would go swimming.
Type 2 conditionals imagine situations. For example, if I had magic powers, I would help my friends.
If I had magic powers, I would help my friends. Wow, thank you.
Remember, use past simple and would. Conditional type 2 uses past simple after if and would plus base verb. For example, if I were a famous player, I would inspire children.
Wow, I want to inspire kids too.
Keep dreaming big and learning.
If fish lived on land, they would need shoes. See? The fish is walking in sneakers. This is an imaginary situation.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ms. Lena.
Today, we're going to learn something interesting, the second conditional.
Conditional? What does that mean?
It's a way to talk about imaginary situations. For example, if I were you, I would study. Good question, Omar. A conditional is a sentence that talks about a situation and its result. The second conditional is used for imaginary or unreal situations in the present or future.
Can we use it for advice too?
Yes. For example, if I were you, I would study more.
Exactly.
Conditional type 2 describes imaginary present or future situations. The structure is if plus past simple, would plus base verb. If she studied harder, she would pass the exam.
If I were older, I wouldn't have to go to school.
By saying if I were older, the panda imagines a situation. It uses were because it's a wish, not a fact.
If I had a car, I wouldn't hitchhike. Vroom, vroom, here I go! Whee! This is fun! Zooming down the road!
If it opened its eyes, it would see that I am not its mother. Little one, your eyes are still closed. Open them, and you will see the truth.
If you want to build a dream that won't ever be what it seems, start your sentence with the past tense in your gift. Would is how the result is heard. That's the conditional type 2 word.
Can you give us an example?
Sure, if I won the lottery, I would travel the world.
But you didn't win the lottery.
That's money.
If I were a superhero,
I would fly to school.
Exactly. That's a perfect example. We form it like this.
If plus past simple.
If I flew here, I would fly to the moon.
And I would build a robot army.
If I won the lottery today, I'd buy a house and move far away. If I were a superhero, you know I would fly where cool ocean breezes blow. Yeah, those are just my lazy daydreams.
All right, class, who can give me an example using if I were you?
If I were you, I would study for the test.
Excellent. Uni, can you give another one?
Good one.
Vegetables.
Perfect. Excellent, Sarah. Notice something important if I was in these sentences.
So I can say, if I were rich, I would buy a big house. Perfect.
Excellent, Sarah. Notice we say if I were, so I can say if I were rich, I would buy a big house.
Yes, that's perfect. Perfect.
Great answers. Now you understand the second conditional.
If all lessons were this fun, we would never be bored.
And if you studied every day, you would all get excellent grades.
See you tomorrow, class.